Hey guys, got a brand new video for you today, and today we're looking at Snapbridge working with iOS. Back when I did my D500 review, I was kind of trying to show how it works and how finicky it was, and actually I don't think I ever got it to work. Anyway, I said in that video that I would make another video touching more on how Snapbridge works with iOS, and since I made that video, a bunch of months have passed, and there has been a few updates, and so I took another stab at it, and I was able to kind of get it to work, but it's pretty funny because Tony Northrup just came out with a video 4 days ago, basically a whole 45-minute clip of him trying to get Snapbridge to work with iOS and how frustrating it was, and I was laughing through the whole thing because pretty much the exact same thing has happened to me. But I was able to get it to work, and this video will be slightly more condensed where it actually does work, and maybe it will help you out if you have a Nikon D500, D3400, or D5600. I think all have Snapbridge, and maybe this will help you out. So let's jump into it. So the first thing you need to do is go down to the little wrench and then to connect to smart device and click on that. Then start, and then Snapbridge will load on the camera. And then this is your first little splash screen just telling you what Snapbridge is. You can hit skip. This talks about NFC. The iPhone doesn't have NFC for this. And then you need to go and download the Snapbridge app from the App Store. Once that's downloaded, you can open that up and it's going to ask you to allow it to access your photos and camera and stuff like that. And if it's connected right through Bluetooth, if you have Bluetooth turned on, the D500 should show up as an accessory. So you just select that and then click pair. And then you actually have to hit OK on the D500. It will finally establish a connection. Then you can sign in with your own account where you can upload photos to, but I just skipped through that part. Next, it gives a little dialog pop-up to connect to Wi-Fi. I just clicked OK. Next, it wants to know your location, and then you got to hit OK on the D500 or whatever camera you're using, and it's going to ask to sync the date and time. After that, nothing really shows in the back of the camera, and you're actually connected through Bluetooth with your phone. The first thing I wanted to do was download photos, and it asked you to switch to Wi-Fi. I just said no this time because the whole point of this is that you're supposed to be able to use Bluetooth. And Bluetooth did connect. Now I want to say right off the bat here, I think the issue I had last time when I was trying this is that I had only RAW files, and the only way it'll actually allow you to transfer files over is if they're shot in JPEG. So these are some JPEG shots that I shot with the D500 a while ago that I had on the SD card still, and I just left them on, and as you can see they're on the camera here too. So I'm going to download this, and it's going to download it either an original size or 2 megapixels. I chose 2 megapixels. I'm going to let this go in real time to show you how slow it is through Bluetooth. Okay, so that finished. I'm not going to download any more. Let's try some remote photography. Going to ask you to connect to Wi-Fi here. I guess there's not enough bandwidth through Bluetooth, but the weird thing is it doesn't take you right to the Wi-Fi settings. You have to hit back and then go to your Wi-Fi settings, and then you're going to have to connect to the D500. And since I've already connected to it before, I didn't have to type in a password, but the camera comes default with a password of Nikon D500. You can change that to anything you want, but once it's connected, then you can go back to Snapbridge. Then it'll establish the connection, and then you can actually remote control the camera from your phone. And so from here, I was just doing some autofocus testing. I already showed this in my D500 review video. I actually did get this to work. It's not very fast, it's kind of laggy, but it does get the job done. Here's the latency between the camera and the phone. It's pretty choppy and pretty bad compared to a lot of other camera companies out there. You can't even change any of the settings to change on the camera from the app. I thought that you might have been able to, but you actually can't. I have automatic download set here, so when I do take a photo, it should transfer straight to the phone. So I took a photo here, and right away it's in my gallery. I'm going to go back, and I'm actually going to take a photo with the camera this time, not using the app, because that's a big feature of Snapbridge. You're supposed to be able to take photos and it automatically sends the file right to your phone. So I'm going to take a photo here. And I'm going to let this go in real time to show you how slow it is when it transfers the file to the phone. And you can see this little animation here that it's coming from the camera to the phone. And I think this is actually still connected through the Wi-Fi connection between the phone and the camera. And it should be only sending it as a 2 megapixel file. So yeah, as you can tell, it's pretty slow. Okay, it finally finished. I can go to the gallery here. And the first image is the one I took with the phone. And then the second image is the one I took with the camera that's sent over. So that's basically it. That's all you can really do with this app. You can control the camera from it. Can't change any settings, and that's basically it. Alright guys, as you can see, it's still kind of iffy, but hopefully this video helped you out if you're trying to figure out how to get Snapbridge working with your iOS device. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down twice, and I'll see you in the next one. Stupid Snapbridge.